All right, folks, I know you are ready for some Metroid Prime Randomizer. Can I get some claps in chat? Can I get some hype? Because up next is Metroid Prime Randomizer with MetroidMaster.
Woo. Hey everyone, MetroidMaster here. We are ready for some Metroid Prime Randomizer. Now, with me on my commentary, I have the one, the only, the world record holder in everything, Bash Prime. Bash Prime, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello. When did you turn into an item tracker?
I don't know.
Is
Apparently
this your
I'm
new
very good.
PNG tuber model?
This very well might be.
Hey all, I'm Bash Prime. I really enjoy the games. The randomizers are fun too. Um, I've played a ton of this game's rando back in the day. Not as much anymore, but it's still a fun time. Um, I don't have much else to say. Just I think we're in for a good finale here. So thank you again, Power Up with Pride staff for having us.
All right, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and do a little cleanup from some practice here. So we are running on Randomania version 8.7.1, and we are actually running on the 2024 Mentor Tournament preset settings. Bash, you want to explain a little bit about those settings?
Yes. So there's like sort of a common, like agreed upon preset of like tournament logic. Most of the tricks are going to be turned off. However, there is some trick usage expected out of this seed if Randomania will cooperate with me here. And Randomania has frozen. So, oh, here we go. So, certain tricks that might be expected out of MetroidMaster include beginner level bomb jumps, clipping through objects beginner level combat, which is usually has to do with like certain weapon or health requirements, dealing with certain enemies or bosses. Scan dashing, which is if you've seen any speedrun of this game, you'll probably be pretty familiar with that. You'll see a lot of sideways Olympic level track and field athlete movement from Samus. Might see some gravity suitless underwater movement. Being able to jump off enemies, just kind of mechanical knowledge of the game in general. A thing called L jumping. So basically, just to sum it up, like there is some intended movement that will open up kind of this the randomizer early game quite a bit, and allow for scenarios that would otherwise not be expected in a fully glitchless preset, which is in Randomania. Like if you want to play this, and you should, you don't need to know any tricks, but we're built different. We at the tournament level, things are going to be a little bit different here. We also start with Charge Beam, and we have 6 artifacts to obtain for endgame instead of 12.
Yep. All right, and I believe we also had a poll incentive to choose which suit we will be using. So if we want to go ahead and close that, and if our lovely tech crew or hosts could tell me, am I playing with the fusion suit or with the prime suits?
At 244.79 to 239, Fusion Suit is the winner.
All right, we got to play with the fusion suits. Let's go.
Very good. Very good.
I will say, as much as that reaction was there, I am also a Metroid Fusion speedrunner, so that is also my set of suits. So it's purely a cosmetic thing. It's not going to change much during the run. But anyways, Bash, are you ready?
I think I'm as ready as I can be. Are you ready?
I think I'm about ready. Is our lovely host ready?
I am ready to rock.
All right then. Heaven or Hell, Duel 1. Let's rock!
My favorite cut of beef is brisket.
We do love ourselves a good brisket.
So, against his better judgment, MetroidMaster asked me to generate this particular seed.
And baby's first trick. First try,
Hey.
let's go.
Yeah, that's a very, very a very prolific trick in this game called Scan Dash. This particular thing is called Space Jump First. Space Jump is not here because this is an item randomizer. So, and that is actually our missile launcher.
All right, well, let's go ahead and, excuse me, slope jump, please. Slopes, thank you. Real quick, I am going to check behind my ship. because we don't want a hot dog. Ooh, we have bombs.
Bombs.
Bombs. And I'm just going to do a little scan dash off here, and let's go ahead and check my artifact locations. Bash, I swear, if you gave me some nasty locations, we might have some words after this run.
Okay, that's fine. Again, you asked me to gen this, and I
did
vetted
ask you to
quite a
vet the
few
seeds.
seeds. I think I had a short list of like 4 seeds that all had potential value. I don't think this one was the worst one. It was just the most interesting one that I thought, oh, okay.
You might also notice something a little wonky with how I'm traveling here. Bash, do you want to explain a little bit of what I'm doing here?
Yeah, MetroidMaster's built different, so he's gonna jump around to try to go faster, doing L jumps. Might see him hold down the R button and kind of move the camera sideways a bit. That is all just to slightly optimize Samus's movement a bit more. She gains more speed doing so, so she'll just move. She'll just travel faster.
And tower chamber. All right, so we go to tower of progression.
Okay, you'll get to do the
Yeah.
you'll get to do
Antechamber.
that.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Tower of Light dash that you talked to me about.
Yeah. Warrior Shrine. Okay, I like that. I like that. Vendrana Drift Shorelines. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, that one can be either plasma or spider locks.
Yep. And Ruin Shrine. These are pretty decent artifact locations here. And Elder Chamber. Okay, that's going to be in Late Chozo. So far, no artifacts in Phazon Mines, which we kind of like to see.
Yeah, the randomizer does its best to kind of equally weight locations, but Chozo Ruins is pretty stacked because it has over a third of all the 100 item locations in the game. It has 35 of the 100, which is more than any of the other regions. Vendrana Drifts, I think, is in second with like 23 spots, 25 spots. And most of them are early game. So if you're it's actually a really great case study of like why you should try to weight item placements if you can, with your whatever video game you're randomizing, just so that you don't run into a situation where certain locations become super biased. That happened with I think like the Link to the Past randomizer, like way back in the day. It would just put so as much as possible in Ganon's Tower, regardless of like what the settings were.
Right?
But this is like 2018 we're talking about, so an age-old thing that's been solved.
And now that we've got our bombs, we have a good few things open. Yeah, right. The bombs for Go Mode. The bombs specifically for Go Mode. Go Mode's bombs.
I didn't think you were gonna pivot that quickly.
Those bombs.
Yes, Crunk.
Hey, are we doing Patrick Warburton impressions? Because let me tell you something.
Goodness.
We love
we
doing
can
the
do some Patrick Warburton if you want.
Hey, Beater, where you?
My spin
I can't do it. So, okay, you're going this way for the spin puffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We gotta get that nice extra missile expansion. So these are good up to the first 50 missiles. After that, it's not as much useful, but sometimes we do like to have a little extra to work with.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of depend on if you're able to get charge combos. Super missiles are a really great, reliable weapon to have. They do cost 5 missiles each, so their ammo usage can add up over time, especially during the final boss fight with Metroid Prime Exoskeleton.
That's weird. I thought I hit the little blast sack to get rid of that plant. That's gonna hurt.
You're doing fine. So yeah,
Mind if I jump in real quick?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, we got a $10 donation here from Bonita Lisa that says, gotta support these programs when I can. Trans brothers and sisters and non-binary siblings deserve gender-affirming care in all aspects. I agree. Folks, we are on the last run of the marathon, so if you're going to get a donation in, you don't have a lot of time left to do it. And just to sweeten the pot a little bit, if you send in a donation and note it in the comments, I will read it as Patrick Warburton. Okay?
I'm so angry I don't have a baritone registered. It makes me really sad.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
sad I don't have a tenor.
Wave beam on half pipe. Okay. So I would like to have my space jump very soon, or boost ball. I don't think there was anything on Vault Ledge that was of interest, but let me take another quick peek. Because I might have missed it. Okay, it's more missiles. So I'm going to go ahead and start the Hive Loop. Or Vault Loop, I guess we could call it.
So in a tricklish preset, this would be your first general direction to go in any like standard randomizer of this game that doesn't do like elevator rando. Those ions are really annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Where you're going to Hive Totem, potentially fight or skip the Hive Mecha Boss to obtain, which usually going to be either missile launcher, space jump boots, or morph ball, or a combination of those things. We already have a pretty okay start with missiles, morph, and morph ball bombs. So there's a decent amount of Chozo Ruins that's just open to MM at the moment.
I would really like some energy drops. I'm feeling a little low.
So maybe we'll see like an energy.
Or we'll
hey,
have,
look at that.
E.
All right, chat. Chat, repeat after MM and I. E.
E.
As one of 14 that are shuffled into the
hang
group.
on.
Oh yeah, that's a thing too. This is a really easy item.
Ooh.
That is a find.
That opens up the tree.
That is true.
Now, you'll find if you look deeply into your heart, which is currently all over that tree. Anyway,
I don't know what you're referencing, but good for you. Good for you.
Helsing Ultimate Abridged.
Okay.
It's one of the few references I can make. All right, we are going to try for a mini boss skip here. Whee!
You did it.
We got it.
Well done.
We
Well done. Okay, sorry.
Shoutouts to DK64rando.com or randomizer.com.
I've been all over that rando this past week.
You mean DK64 has a randomizer?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
All right. So we now
You will be happy to know that
started-
chat is flooded with ease right now.
That's
Yes.
fantastic. I'm seeing them right now. It's beautiful. Well done.
All right.
This is the kind of the end of the loop here. Vault is the last room kind of in this chain of items to look at. There is the ledge item that I think was a missile, if MM saw it. I don't remember what it was.
I think so. I can grab it. We're going to go ahead and peek Vault to see if there's anything useful in there. Which, that is a suit, so we absolutely want that. We're going to do a little bomb jumping. Lamp oil.
Bombs.
Oh, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees.
As
Sorry.
long as you have the logic.
Sorry, Bash. I don't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
I have a 4-hour H-Bomber Guy video to point you to about plagiarism and crediting people.
Understood. Whoop. All right. There we go. Now we have a various suit, which,
Practicing your spacing on with the various suit I see.
yeah,
Trying to get those perfectly spaced nares.
absolutely.
Ooh, you're just committing to more of Chozo. I respect that.
Oh, absolutely. All right. So usually I like to clean out as much of Chozo. Like, there's a whole set of loops that I can usually check. So now that I have bombs, I have missiles, there are 2 checks that I can get here. If I had space jump, I could do more. All right, so that's a missile. You know what? Actually, I will come back to this because I'm going to have to come to Tower of Light anyway. This could be that I might hot dog an item here. That's a possibility. Or I can go check more of Chozo. If I find my boost or my space jump, that's actually going to help me greatly.
Shoutouts to the rando community for calling, for getting 1 check a hot dog. It's fantastic, and more communities should do that. Oh, I hot dogged my space jump boots.
It's been quite the time explaining some of these terms to my community that's not as familiar with Randomizer. Like, we've been, some friends of mine in my Discord have been getting very heavily into doing Archipelago. And so I've had to explain the concept of BK mode. I had an item to peek. I will peek that later.
By the way, everybody who donated for Fusion Suit, thank you. Now I get to look at the vomit yellow various suit
Yeah, we call it the
for,
puke
for
suit.
however much of this run.
Until
Eventually,
I
that's going to be
find-
replaced.
Yeah, until I
traffic
find
cone
that
suit?
be your... yes. Traffic
I mean,
cone
we'll
suit.
for sure be seeing Phazon suit, and that's the traffic cone
Yeah.
Fusion suit. So that'll be an upgrade for sure.
All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and do charge loop. Which isn't really much of a loop. It's just go check where charge beam normally is. Also, fun thing, this wall can be destroyed with a charge beam. You don't need a missile.
What's
It's
the fifth
like-
letter of the alphabet again? I can't remember.
I think it's E.
E.
Mind if I jump in?
Go for it.
Someone has taken up the challenge. Jeff Vader Jr. sent in a $10 donation with the comment, "Hey, Peter, don't do tower unless you got missiles."
That's fair.
Jeff Vader Jr. is one of my buddies who is also a very decently well-known Windjammers player. In fact, has joined me for a Windjammers showcase or two during other marathons. It's been quite a time. He is the 9th best Windjammers player in the U.S. So shout-outs to Jeff Vader Jr. and shout-outs to the Windjammers community. You might have seen a bit of that earlier in this marathon, actually, yesterday. I did a Windjammers arcade medium speed run. It was a lot of fun.
Are you the? So does it make you the 8th or the 10th best U.S. Windjammers player?
I am actually the best Windjammers speedrunner for my category, as I hold the world record in.
Yo.
So I think I might have bopped you, Bash. You might have to run some Windjammer soon and take that if you can. So that you can maintain your title of world record holder and everything.
I make no promises, but sure.
All right, so I'm gonna take a quick save here because I like having safety, and I just like having health, even though I'm already near full health. But this will also be like a great pivot point if need be. So I'm going to be checking a couple other spots. One, I'm going to fight what we call Zoid, lovingly and begrudgingly.
Shout out to Zoid.
Shoutouts to Zoid Kirsch, who apparently is also a Quake player too, if I remember correctly, or worked on.
They worked on the one of like the first capture the flag mods, I think, for a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Like really large pioneer of like the modding scene. And at one point even I think worked at id with John Carmack.
Do a little out of logic here. Point, point. Double bomb jumps are great. For whatever reason, I don't think that's considered part of the beginner logic. Don't know why.
That's interesting if it isn't. I thought it was, but maybe
I don't know. Personally, it's rarely ever come up as like being logically needed.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We have the skill issue protection setting turned on. That was a joke. That landed well.
What? Can't do double bomb jumps. All right, so mini boss time. This boss has no right to have this good music, by the way, and we get a missile.
Well, I mean, there's Hive Mecha, but we skipped it, so the only real
True.
chance we're gonna get with this banger of a song.
Since I don't have space jump, I'm gonna have to do a try a little whoop. Ah, there we go.
There you go.
So if you want to explain a little bit of what I just did, because we'll probably be seeing it a little more often as well.
There's a bit of sloped floor that MM's gonna jump off of to be able to jump high enough to be able to like kind of stand on the body of the incinerator drone. If you jump off of a slope while holding L a certain way, you just gain more height than if you just jump regularly. It's an interesting quirk of the way Samus's movement works in the Root engine. So it's used in I think every game in the series. I'd be shocked if like there wasn't some application of it in Prime 4 Beyond when that game eventually comes out.
It's open.
Like you can even do it in remaster in some cases with some enemy or scan lock-ons.
Lock on, please. Thank you.
Targeting system working as intended. Ooh, that's some more energy. Like that.
All right. So unfortunately,
Yeah.
Zoid was otherwise fairly useless, but there is still a little bit more in this loop that I can check that will help.
Yeah, you'll start to run into a bit of a wall with spider space jump technically, and also beams. You can extend into furnace. You could do a variety of things. That was not a suggestion, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Right.
You don't have to do this.
Also, there is some nice cutscene skips that we could get. You'll have seen me skip quite a few cutscenes that normally you'd have to like let play out in vanilla.
Yeah, it's a really nice quality of life change that the devs have done. So thank you.
Whoop, well, I think I got stuck on something there for a second. It was not wanting to let me jump smoothly. Because there's also a little fun thing with Metroid Prime that, like, if it looks like you can stand on it, you probably can. But it also means you can get stuck on some stuff, too, if you stand on it wrong. It's interesting. It's funny little quirks of the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of unintended, like, standable terrain that really works in our favor for this game. It's kind of the case in Prime 2 and 3, but it's especially so for this game.
And if you want to see some really funny cases of unintended standing on things, peek in about 30 seconds. You're going to see some really, really wild, fun stuff.
Oh, you're going to do... Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to kind of wedge our way in here and whoop.
Fun fact, this spider track is at an 89-degree angle and not a 90-degree angle. So there are triangles on the side of it that become scannable as a result, and you can do that. I think it was fixed in remastered. I might be wrong about that.
If it's not a wall, it's a floor.
I believe that is an E up there.
That's what it looks like to me.
So unfortunately, I will not be getting that right now, as I do not have what I need to get it vanilla or with tricks. So we may or may not revisit that later.
Yeah, I mean, 3 tanks at the beginning is not a bad start.
No, it's really nice. Like, I think most runners will go into Flagra with like 1 or 2.
Yeah, 2 is probably the really good comfort zone for Flagra, depending on how comfortable you are with the boss and doing the quick boss strats, because doing those requires you to stand in the midpoint of the floor where Flagra really likes to melee you with its scythes, and those do a lot of damage. It's actually shocking how strong Flagra is in early game,
Right.
because there's also an issue where its collision, like the hitboxes, they don't give you iframes upon being hit like they do with other enemies, specifically with contact with like the rest of its body, and so that damage can rack up really quick if Flagra decides to not cooperate with you.
Which tends to be fairly often. Ooh, that was good. Scan dash. I like that.
Yeah, scan dashing is is such a core part of this game's movement. Being able to release your lock on and just have that level of speed that the sideways dash gives you. Think of it like a sideways dash while locked on, like Ocarina of Time. This game is actually kind of like a first-person OOT in some ways.
Yeah,
with the lock-on ability and such.
There's some very fun, like, unique mechanics to it. Like, there's technically no speed cap for going sideways. So, like, if you can just find a spot to lock on from, so like here, you can just fling yourself at high speed.
Nice boss skip, by the way.
Thank you. Except we're probably still gonna Beetle Jam anyway.
Just for a little bit, maybe.
Oh, hey. It's an artifact.
There you go. Got 5 left, I think.
Yep. And now Beetle Jam.
Yeah, but since there's usually an invisible wall that spawns, but since MM already collected the item, it disappears. You can just go into Morph Ball and roll away, or if you have like space jump, you can dash out quickly.
I also had to remind myself, hey, I have a tree. Oh, that looked interesting.
Do we still have Beetle Rave music?
We do not have Beetle Rave music, no.
That got fixed. I'm sad.
Slight bummer, but we got a little bit of Beetle Jam, so we'll be happy enough with that. Let's see what's up in the tree. Normally I would need space jump, but I can just kind of hop in from the top here. And it's a missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got your return on investment.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we still have that wave beam sitting up there, waiting on me. That being said, I have a feeling that we're gonna find more movement in Magmar Caverns. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way there as quickly as I can. So if we have any other messages, Dane, you are more than welcome to share while we make our way over to Magmar.
I always have messages to read off and to talk about. First of all, there were a few new friends who joined us a little bit ago. Welcome to those of you that are joining us. This is Fireside Pride 2024. We have been raising money all weekend long for Point of Pride. They are a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they've served tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and 100 plus countries by providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. And we are on the very last run of the marathon, so there's not a lot of time left to get donations in. Very generous donations, like one here from Scala Kitty, who sent in $9.99 that said, trying to get us to that 9K by the end of the marathon. Yeah, we are just barely over $100 away from hitting $9,000 for Point of Pride. I think we can hit that, chat, but we got to get some more donations in if we're going to hit that $9,000 mark. Let's make that happen.
You know what, chat? I think we can hit 10K by the end of this run. What do you think?
I
think we can hit that 10K.
Woo, 10K. That's ambitious, but I like your spunk. I like your moxie. Let's make it 10K, chat. Let's do it.
I am challenging chat to
We need to go
10K by the end of this run. You have a 2.5 hour estimate here. You have a little over 2 hours to hit that 10K. I think y'all can do it, and I am challenging you to do it.
And
We
keep
need
in
to go
mind,
over
I
9,000.
will read donations off in Patrick Warburton's voice or in any other voice that you would like me to read them off in.
It's good to me. I might join in on that.
We got to get over 9,000, chat. I have a scouter in my hand. I need to crush it.
We need that. It's over 9,000.
You cut off. The mic cut off for me.
The mic cut off when you did that. Discord did not like that.
Unfortunately, yeah, sometimes my mic is up, so I have to like avoid peeking it.
Ooh,
Welcome to
Chat
Magmar
is,
Caverns.
is taking up the mantle. We have already climbed very close to meeting that goal. We are less than $58 away from getting that met. Reed Whaley sent in $10 with the comment, "Hear the words of Olir, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you." Wait, wrong game. Good luck on the run, MetroidMaster.
What's up, Reed?
Thank you, Reed.
And Manajur sent in $10 with the comment, "Always nice to see Metroid randos featured in marathons. You got this, MetroidMaster." And of course, E.
Shoutouts to shoutouts to Dread Rando. Another really fun time.
Dread community in general. Dread is a game that I do want to pick up on speedrunning at some point. The last time I have tried running Dread was I did a Metroid 1 through 5 run when Metroid Fusion came out on Nintendo Switch Online. So I chose to try to run NES Metroid, Metroid 2 Return of Samus, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, and Metroid Dread all on Switch. Also E.
Is there an A?
I see. I like your thought process because that
Yeah.
I have that meme of the EA Sports guy as like my sound effect. Yeah, exactly that.
I'm not
it's
That
even
is
on
one
my
of the best.
it's on my stream deck, but I don't have pass through on my mixer right now.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, I do not know if I have permission to use soundboards, because I do have a very fun soundboard that is also E related. That actually I could give another shout out to Jeff Fader Jr. for making for me. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, shouts to Point of Pride. Big shouts to our trans, queer, and genderqueer friends.
Absolutely.
Andy, this is for you. All right. So we're...
I have so much trouble platforming over like that corner.
I
For
love
some
that
reason,
this,
like
this is doable
Oh,
with
yeah.
just the dash. Like,
oh yeah.
normally I try to space jump that. All right, we are going to go ahead and check race tank.
Yeah, shouts to Prime any percent. I think getting this tank loses like 8 seconds, but it makes any percent like way much better to handle. Just
It is a nothing, unfortunately.
shouts to the was it Toaster Party or someone else? I don't know if it was Vaporwave that got the placeholder item model to be a Metroid with the like glitched texture, but it's dope.
Yeah, look at that nice puke mustard suit here. And now we get into one of my favorite areas in the game.
I was just forgetting about it. It was just entering my subconscious.
Unfortunately, we had to see it.
Well, I mean, I still gen this, so I'm not the only one that's going to. I say you're not going to suffer. The seed's normal.
What are you talking about? No, it's totally normal seed. The door directly above has been unlocked. All right, let's peek behind the ice. If I can I hop up, please? Thank you. Game, thank you. Now, Fusion is a fantastic Metroid game and a fun speedrun. All right, artifact behind the ice. So we know about that one. So now we're gonna head up and start doing an ice ruins loop. Something tells me...
You think this is the way? Like this is where
It's either this is the way or I hot dogged something on plant.
The Baja Blood method of going where the items are? I don't know how he routes as well as he does. It's insane. He never gets punished for anything. Oh!
May I jump in real quick?
Yes.
We have crossed $9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, it's now over 9,000. We got a couple of donations that came in. Rasa Mavinda sent in 2 donations, one for $25 with no comment, and another one at $57.85, which put us exactly at $9,000. And they sent it in with the comment E.
Rasa, that's so dope of you. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you so much.
It's
And
over
Neon Gray-
9,000!
It
What?
is. Neon
9,000?
Gray also put us over 9,000 with a $10 donation that says trans rights, but also trans wrongs.
Ooh. But
Trans
what about
lefts?
Trans, yeah, it beat me to
Trans
it.
lefts as well.
But what about trans ups and downs?
You make a good point.
I do. I try.
Trans north?
Trans
Don't
what?
talk to me about trans centers because getting centered in Prime 2 is bad.
Oh, yeah, that is. All right, let us see what's around Vanilla Boost. All right, so we know that Plasma Beam has also got to be around at some point.
It'll show up when it wants to.
It will indeed. All right, that is an E-Tank. That being said, I'm not particularly... Excuse me, rude. I was talking here. Did I? I did not soft lock.
No, you're
I
fine.
can still get out. Yeah, I can still get out.
Just as long as you don't destroy those crates, you're fine.
Oh yeah. Funny enough, shout outs to Maximilian Dude for something. Maximilian Dude actually came into this room, got his boost ball, and then just left by jumping on the crates without learning how to actually use the boost ball.
That's the MSIM method of playing this game. Also, didn't realize you played this game recently. That's cool.
It was
you
probably about a couple
remastered.
years ago when Remastered came out, and he had never played a Metroid Prime game. So it was I was watching a VOD of it because I didn't get to catch it live, but it was definitely a fun time. So I'm getting the feeling that I have hot dogged an item on plant. Either that or I missed something in Magmore.
Well, if you need to go back to Chozo, you'll probably... Well, it's up to you, because you can save warp, but you can also...
I'm feeling like I should... Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna want to head towards Midway Magmore,
Yeah.
because then I can at least take the elevator up. There's another item that I can check on the way.
Yeah, that'll get you. Yeah, because that'll get you on the way to plant, and
Yeah,
then
it'll get me on the way to
yeah,
plant, or at least I can take that elevator back
Yeah.
up to
you're kind of
Talent.
waiting to get to plant regardless, and this will get you the item on the way sooner. So I think this is a bit more efficient.
Yeah,
So
just
I think this makes sense.
considering the positioning.
Could also just give up on this seed and roll a seed that I didn't make. It'll probably be better, but who knows?
Maybe.
Okay, I did
Maybe.
make the artifact placement not terrible, so you're welcome.
I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and peek under here. Okay, that's a missile, so I don't have to worry about getting this check. That check is locked behind main power bombs, which I don't have yet. I'm gonna wait for the flamethrowers.
It's super effective. 95
Yeah,
base power.
95 base power.
No, it's 90. My bad.
90 base power knocks me into the lava for extra damage too.
Yeah,
Can
10% burn chance.
Yeah, it's not particularly fun. All right, I'm gonna take. I normally do not take this pipe, and yet here I am taking this pipe for the safety, even though I have like 300 something health. All right, let's peek. Ooh.
Also, I was wondering why I was getting nervous when you said pipe, and then I realized, like, 2 seconds later. I'll let my chat figure it out. Like, my chat representation in the chat.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. All right, so we have our plasma beam, which actually opens up a few of those checks back in Fen. So we're gonna bring our way back over there real quick.
Yeah, if you like your Magmore platforming, you get to see it again. It's great.
You also notice sometimes I go into a morph ball while I'm rolling through some of these tunnels.
It's faster.
It is slightly faster than running and the hopping.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 times faster than like L jumping, I think.
Ooh.
That turret is.
Hey,
getting
hold
some-
on. Yeah, that turret's getting spicy
some
with me.
sass.
It's got to go. Can't get
Uh,
spicy with me like that.
Yeah. So walking for Samus, she moves at about 12 units a second while just walking. I think that goes up to around 13 to 14 with L jumps. Rolling in Morph Ball without boosting, that goes at a speed of 20 units a second on like perfectly flat terrain. Hey, you respected the puffers right away. That's great. I'm
Oh,
very proud of
absolutely.
you.
As a fusion runner, we know how dangerous puffers are.
Where do the puffers in Fusion?
Sector 6.
Oh, those like crawling enemy guys.
No, they're actual like floating puffers that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They're in like Super as well. They're in like Meridia, I think.
Yes, but like the ones in Super are far less dangerous than the ones in Fusion.
Yeah. Right.
The ones
right,
in
right.
Fusion will like always get in your way, and then if you shoot them, they don't always die, but they will bring out gas. And then when you kill them, they fire gas. So it's like twice as annoying to deal with. All right, so we've gotten our second artifact, and we can go ahead
Dangerous
and break some more ice.
Yo, gas mentioned. Step on the gas.
No, hit the brakes! I can't stop it!
I mastered that game for retro achievements like a couple weeks ago, and I was very happy.
Nice. I still need to try to beat 1,500 points or close to it, which is my roommate's top score on my cartridge. So I need to bop him off of my own game's leaderboard.
No, I mean,
I
if he
have
was the hype train,
Ball.
why would you want to stop the hype train? Like, anyway.
You know what? I need chat to donate with their best Star Fox quotes for some reason.
I'll read them out.
You heard him, chat.
Oh, all right. That's
Dane
another
probably
nothing.
willing to too. I'm not the host.
I
I'm
would be
taking
the
over
one to
your
read them
hosting
out, but
duties.
yes. I will read out Star Fox quotes as Patrick Warburton. Let's make it happen.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I have now picked up my spider ball, or we just like to say spooter ball.
Arachnid orb.
Arachnid orb?
Arachnid sphere.
Orb?
Oh, what have I
Orb
done?
mentioned?
Oh,
You brought it on yourself, Bash.
I did.
Orb.
We're only 35 minutes in.
This was, what you accept. Okay. You know what? I'm feeling like going back to Chozo is a reasonable play at this point.
But why are you going to the save station besides being safe, apparently?
I mean, there's a neat little thing that's part of Rando here, where if I hold L and R and then press no, skip this cutscene, I get to warp back to my starting room. Isn't that wild?
Absolutely based feature. Thank you, devs.
Thank you so much, Randomania devs. Y'all are awesome for putting that in. It's such a it's a really nice quality of life for Randomizer.
I just had a very terrible visual realization. Every time you put your hand on your gun like that, it kind of looks like Shrek's hand.
You know what? Now it's all ogre.
It's all ogre now.
It truly is. Randomizers have layers.
Oh no.
Oh man, we're going next level with this meme.
Well, y'all did donate for this suit, so we love it. we are now playing the Shrek suit. At least until I find purple suit.
That wave beam is just tantalizing you.
It's just teasing me the entire time.
It's like, haha, you can't get me.
Oh, you know what I get to show off though? Oh, chat, y'all are in for a fun time. As soon as I remember where I'm going to do so. There we go. Now we're heading in the right direction. Bash, is this what you wanted to show off when you vetted the seed?
No. I don't think so.
This isn't, but you will get to enjoy it either way. Chat gets to see something very funny. And I think Bash has an idea of what I'm about to do.
Does it involve going in reverse?
It may or may not involve going in reverse, yes. Just like a stuffed crust, King Kai, you can eat it in reverse. That being said, I do wonder if part of what I'm doing is considered in logic because I'm missing a certain visor.
I don't think you need X-ray, if that's what you're asking.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever considered for those enemies.
Really? Huh.
It's on backwards. I've had it with this beaming stuff. Next time I'm going to walk. Walks into the literal next adjacent room.
As you do.
That was your reference, David TK. Was that it?
All right. So considering my loadout, I can do this goofy little thing here. We're just gonna scan these 4 runic symbols. That can't be familiar to something else, yeah. I also realized too that after the room, there's another set open. Can we get the bees out of the way though? Like, God, not the bees.
So MM is gonna gather all these wasps here and then just get bullied by them, and that will do nothing.
That's the thing. And we're gonna do a little fun jumps here.
They do an effective amount of emotional damage. This one wasp is just trying to get up in your business, dude.
He is trying, and he's not succeeding. Bye. Oh my God. Tried. He really tried.
I don't think I've ever seen a wasp go that high up before.
Neither have I. That is quite a literal, like, that's never happened before.
So
this is the thing.
I want to talk about this, MM. What are you doing here? Wait, why? Nothing's happening. What's going on?
What's up with Flogger here? Hang on. Does this work with? It does work, NSJ. Yay. Boink. Huh.
Yes.
Wonder
So
what happened. All right.
the
Oh.
cutscene trigger for the fight is on the other side of this room, and you can still damage Flagra um, before actually starting this cutscene. You can even kill it. You still have to actually engage with the cutscene anyways. Also, these bomb slots are just regular damage triggers, so it's not expecting you to interact with them the same way that most bomb slots work. So Flagra is technically going to be dead here. That should work.
Yep.
I
Every
figured we
time
would.
I do this, I expect to have to skip another cutscene, and then I realize. So yeah, a thing's gonna happen here. Flagra's gonna activate. Flagra's dead,
Bye bye.
and it's a missile expansion. That's fine. We get one more check in this room. So now I'm gonna do another silly little thing because I have Spider Ball. So, Bash, can you explain a little bit about layers? Other than ogre.
It's not funny. I have Scoo. That was the Shrek joke I wanted to make that wasn't actually a Shrek joke. So certain rooms have multiple states to them, like Sun Chamber. You're expected to come back later after getting Spider and Supers to get a Chozo artifact, which is required to beat the game. Normally you get various suit here, and you come back later and fight Chozo ghosts. And the way that it works in Randomizer is that you have to defeat Flagra first. There's a trigger in the tall room with the wasps that is what's responsible for changing the layer of this room to be the Chozo ghost one. And there are other layers like this. Like it's how the game sort of handles like visual progression of like having more Chozo ghosts appear. Once you I believe get Ice Beam or the Antechamber item, or it's either that or it's fighting the Chozo ghosts in Hall of the Elders. Chozo ghosts will just start spawning in a bunch of other rooms in Chozo Ruins, like for the rest of the game. Those are room layers changing because of like a thing in the engine that's scripted to happen.
Aha! There's the space jump.
So
My
I was
goodness.
intending for you to do plant and then go get Spider and also potentially forget about supers. So then you'd have to like do a bunch of pathing and stuff. So I kind of wanted to make you sweat a little bit with the back and forth, and I sort of did that.
You sort of did. But now we have the shoes, which are the ultimate in breaking this game.
We do have the Jordans, yes.
Now I could go grab my wave beam that's been sitting there teasing me the entire time. I can now also do some really fun stuff and go into the Tower of Progression. It's actually Tower of Light, but we like to call it Tower of Progression because for whatever reason in this randomizer, it likes to hold progression.
Yeah, I believe it's like very statistically likely to have artifacts in either Tower of Light or Tower Chamber.
While you're heading over there, mind if I jump in real quick?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
The Valiant Son decided to keep the Shrek meme going. I think I opened the floodgates with this one. Sent in $10 with the comment, "Somebody once told me Ridley was gonna roll me. I'm not the roundest orb in the pipe."
Excellent.
Valiant Son.
I'm disappointed. I was just expecting somebody.
Just
the one
funnier.
word. Well done.
Very well played. That being said, I think we might get some ghosts up in here. No.
No, you haven't been to Late Chozo yet.
Right. Okay, we're gonna.
I think it's. I can't
me.
remember if it's fighting the ghost in Hall of the Elders that does it, or if it's getting the Ice Beam item location. It's one of those things.
I think it's fighting Hall of the Elders, actually.
I think you're right.
Standable? This is usually not an issue. Hello?
Yeah, this is a weird slope to it, and then even that, I don't think you even need to do that.
There's
some standable terrain that you can just with some space jumping and a bit of precise platforming, but not too precise. You can just make it up here without needing Spider or Boost.
All right. Now, I do have enough missiles to be able to do this the vanilla way, but sometimes vanilla's just not as fun as being able to just kind of bink, bonk. Hey, that's standable. That's also standable.
Also, we don't like plated puffers here.
Yeah, we don't like plated puffers either, so we just bink, boom, and climb even further. Let's see here. Yep. And boom, that's Tower of Light dash.
Your vocal cosplay of the 1972 game Pong is really accurate. Also E.
Oh, E. And sploosh.
E.
You're gonna hate what just came in.
Oh my.
Anonymous sent in a $5 donation with the comment, some.
Oh,
Thank you very much, Anonymous.
That was good.
Thank you, Anonymous.
I love early brain rot memes.
So,
I mean, if you think about it, E is the Lord Farquaad Markiplier thing. So we're still in Shrekland. We've been in Shrekland the whole time.
True. So, Bash, how was I able to grab that that artifact there? I was underwater. Don't you normally need gravity suit?
Very carefully. So, I mentioned slope jumping. Like, if you even if you jump up against this half pipe, Samus will jump higher than normal. In fact, it's enough to just get to this ledge. That effect is way more pronounced underwater if you don't have gravity suit. You can slope jump like 2 to 3 times your height underwater. That's probably a bit hyperbolic of a claim, but it's like double your height if you can get a good slope jump underwater, and that's used to get that specific item, which is an artifact in the vanilla game, without gravity suit. There are a couple other places you can do it, especially in like the crashed frigate, for instance.
Speaking of crashed frigate, I think I might go peek that real quick.
Oh wow, that's a choice.
It is a choice, but mainly because I just got space jump, which puts it in logic technically. That also means like I can work this in as part of my routing.
Yeah, like getting an idea of like what your last progression is and seeing like how many doors it opens. I mean, space jump is a big one because mid to late game is just generally locked by having platforms that you need space jump to jump high enough to reach.
It's also wave beam does a lot.
Yeah,
You know what?
wave beam is door opener version 1.5.
I'm also
It's
going to try something wild just to see if I can show off the trick.
Ooh.
Bash, I think you know which one I'm going for. This is
You're
very
gonna go
much...
for turn off the video game any %. So MM's
unfortunately,
gonna
no.
reach for his power button on his Wii.
First try.
Ooh, nice scan dash. That is a grapple. I was gonna say grapple visor skip. That is a grapple beam skip. But we also don't have X-ray visor yet. But the platform collision is there, so you can just shoot it with power beam or really any beam. See where the shots hit and be able to gauge your platforming that way. And with muscle memory, it's pretty consistent movement overall.
Almost there. Hang on. Where is it? Am I on it?
It's like more to the side, I think.
Here it is.
And with plasma, you can just go check Arbor Chamber and E.
While you're platforming, you got time for some donations?
I do.
Awesome. Rasamavinda sent in another $30 donation with, I'm sure this is a meme. I don't know the reference, but I'll let you two piece together with the comment. It is with the deepest sorrow and greatest condolences that I must sadly inform you that regrettably, Slippy is dead.
Nice.
That was weirdly synced up.
Slippy's dead.
Nice. All right, so
Thank
now
you,
that I got
Rasa.
to show off that cool trick, also thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, so that was one trick that I wanted to show off was that dash. I've been getting like some of these tricks that I've been learning throughout my time with the Mentor Randomizer tournament. I've been like working on as I do more seeds and getting more consistent with, and it's something that like I've been really proud of. Like I do not speedrun this game vanilla yet. I do plan to. So learning all these tricks is like has been really nice for being able to get a lot of these and being able to like show it off to y'all as someone who had like no idea. So, oh my gosh, is that a suit? All right, so we're just gonna do this. And
Underwater. Is that?
gravity,
it is gravity suit. So I think you're intended to have grapple beam to get that, so that you can be close enough to the ledge and then fall down on it.
Base though.
Maybe you are expected to have the scan dash or the slope jump underwater. Oh, it might be the underwater move that does it.
Yeah. So
Already,
yeah,
we have
that was underwater slope jumping that I wanted to show off a little more of.
Got our first claim of baby seed in the chat. Thank you so much.
Baby seed. Well, now once it reloads, there we go.
I don't know.
I
Still need a couple things.
No, this is not jet. That being said, this also gives me a little bit more access to late Magmore. That being said, I would really like to find my boost ball. Gravity suit gives me the ability to gain less height in liquid environments. True.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Slope jumping underwater is now just regular slope jumping instead of. Not that it matters because you can move underwater the same way. That's actually really nice for skipping spider in Twin Fires Tunnel.
Oh yeah, no, it's good for that, but it also means that as soon as I find Ice Beam Frigate is in play, technically.
Oh yeah.
Ice and thermals. Okay. I
wanted to tell you not to go that way because you didn't have Ice Beam, but it actually kind of worked out because I forgot Gravity Suit was there. But also, like, you're playing too fast. I need you to get closer to Estimate, please.
All right,
that is a demand.
That is a demand. Oh. And what you gonna do to stop me, Bash? You can't stop the speed. I have left him speechless, or he has now stopped commentating.
My gears have slowly turned. I'm trying to how do I get this stream banned? But that's kind of a bad thing. They further marginalize already marginalized people. Not good judgment on my part. So
Yeah,
let me.
You can't ban us while we're trying to raise money for Point of Pride.
Yeah, don't call the Nintendo ninjas either.
No, for sure not. No. I don't take pride in that.
Hey, I see what you did there. All right,
I've got a donation if you're okay with me jumping in real quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Alice Rajasu donated $10 with the comment, "Thanks, MetroidMaster, for bringing us Metroid Pride Randomizer on Fireside Prime." Wait, did I get that right?
Hey.
Metroid Pride? Hey.
You might have got some of those things a little backward there.
That's correct.
That's okay. Metroid Pride.
Dangerous. You have to jump in slowly next time. You're too quick.
I mean, I am a speedrunner, so.
And a fantastic one at that.
You're
shucks.
Your swag too different.
All right, so check that. So just gonna go revisit Dynamo here.
This check is so annoying. It's bad. It's so easy to overlook, and you need Spider Ball. This is like one of the few actually kind of necessary Spider Ball checks inbounds without doing really just next level stuff.
Also, by the way, I also forgot to mention, now that we have Gravity Suit, we are now grape flavored.
We are, yeah. The puke is gone.
We are no longer puke. We are now grape.
Dash Elizabeth? What? I don't know what you're saying, Reed. Also, why am I being bullied? This isn't even my run.
All right. I would really like to have my Ice Beam soon, or grapple.
Lord Fluffy, you're more correct than you think.
I've got another good meme in here if you are good for one.
Absolutely.
MM's just cooking, I think.
Professor Birch sent in $10 with a comment, "Someone who's only played Metroid Prime. I'm getting a lot of Metroid Prime vibes from this."
Also, shout outs to Professor Birch, one of my favorite Pokemon professors. I absolutely love Hoenn region.
Not to
Okay.
spoil, but it doesn't like he get chased by a variety of things in the remake, including like his own wife at one point. Like they just make it a bit,
Oh gosh, I haven't played
and it plays like the
Omega Ruby Alpha
yeah,
Sapphire in forever, so I don't remember that in the remake. I just remember him being chased by either a Zigzagoon or a
Puccina.
Pucciano, yeah. See, Jeff, I could go late Chozo, yes, but then I have to do it the front way. We thinking.
I was about to say right, but I don't know where I was going with it.
Right. If I wanted to also be really goofy, technically I could go to late Magmore, peek an item there, and check some of late.
You have to make a choice.
Some Fen.
You have to
Oh
make a
gosh,
choice.
no, labs. It's labs.
Make your choice. Finish the fight.
Shout outs to now I have to make a reference to some other friends. Shout outs to Conster and oh gosh, why am I having a brain fart on names? Wow, I feel bad. Sorry, I'm very tired. I have been up. In my defense, I have been up since 3:30 this morning because work had me open. I'm not Johnny, I promise, but I am very tired.
Reggie Fils-Aimé himself said no Johns like 10 years ago.
So at that point, I can't disappoint Reggie. Fils-Aimé and just Reggie. Okay, so to labs.
I'm losing the ability to be funny. It's not a good feeling. I'm on the West Coast. Like it's 8:28 p.m. here, and I'm tired. Like, why?
Same.
Like I'm a night owl.
Anyway, so shout outs to Comster and Crunchy Legs.
Yes, Crunchy.
Yeah, good old Crunchy Legs. Who Comster was having little Mega Man problems. And we just get the best line from Crunchy Legs of input your password, Comster. During some Mega Man runs. Alright, oh, I do have a check that I can do up here on the way into Fen. But it's going to be a very interesting way. I don't have what I normally would be needed for the vanilla way of getting this.
Also, you may notice that MetroidMaster plays with helmet turned on. That is the incorrect setting to play Randomizer with.
Look,
You want helmet turned
I
on.
never bothered to turn it off, like even in my casual playthroughs. So it's just like
Nice.
I have
done.
always played with tap jump on in Smash Brothers because I played since 64. You couldn't turn tap jump off.
Yeah.
Okay, was all these heathens playing
Doesn't
with
Hungry
tap
Box-
jump?
Doesn't Hungrybox literally play a tap jump or something?
He plays melee. He has to have tap jump.
No. But I mean, like he actually jumps with control stick up as Jigglypuff. I believe that is like part of his like muscle memory. Which is it's nuts. I mean, like it is Jiggly. It is Jigs, but like
I would
still.
have to ask him because I do not know. But yeah,
I think
no,
he
I'm
used
just,
to. I don't know if he does anymore.
I just play with the helmet on. Like I'm just so used to it that I don't even bother to turn it off. I'm just like, why?
So you're going back to Fendrana. What's like your thought process here? Like, what are you trying to get next?
Now that I have Space Jump and I've had Wave Beam for some time and Plasma, there are some more checks that I can get in there. I can now go check Space Pirate Labs, which has a bunch of stuff. And then I've also got like just stuff in the different parts of Shorelines and all that. I can also check just before Shegoth. I can peek that, see if it's a major. If it's not, I can just dip right out and not worry about it. So in fact, I'm
That
gonna
sounds like
go
a solid plan.
ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead hit this way. All right. So that is a nothing. I don't need it. Almost thought I wasn't gonna make that platform there.
Shouts to the lighthouse.
Shout outs to Lighthouse. I've had many a progression item actually end up being in there on occasion.
There were like 4 seeds I gen with plasma on lighthouse. I'm like, well, that's fitting.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna do a little fun platforming here. We're gonna stand on this statue because it's just standable. Alright. Gonna knock out this statue here, reveal the bomb slot. Not pause this time. There's just so many times I'm expecting the cutscene still. Skip this cutscene. Unfortunately, no, Chad. This is actually done with the 2024 Mentor Tournament preset. So nothing too cursed. A good few like beginner tricks, and some more advanced ones that I showcased.
The cursed part of this is just the fact that I'm here.
The fact that Bash Prime genned the seed.
We got a couple of donations if you are ready for some.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Tempest Mask 1000 sent in a $10 donation with the comment, "Hi, Power Up with Pride friends. Despite a break from the speedrunner seat for the voiceover endeavors, this year has been nothing short of amazing. MetroidMaster, it was a blast seeing you 3 times in 2024. You're a pal and a half, my guy. Also, hi, Bash, Colossus Roar."
So ice
what's
beam.
that?
That's my ice beam, or we call the nice beam.
Nice
I now
beam.
have to fight a bunch of baby Sheegoths, and then we're gonna have to deal with Mama Bear.
Also, hi, Tempest Mask. I'm glad that you made it home from SGDQ. I didn't actually check if you made your flight.
This is gonna
seems
be an
like you
interesting
did.
fight, so I don't get to one-shot this, but we're just gonna try to. You know what? What if I just constantly plasma beam it?
Yeah. No, normally, you're supposed to use either missiles or more ball bombs because she is immune to your other beams, but plasma just hurts. If MetroidMaster had power bombs, good one shot adult Sheegoth.
And Sheegoth is dead.
Sheegoth's
Sorry, Mama
dead.
Bear. All right, nice. So now I get my my ice beam. I now have all 4 beams, which now turns the rest of the game into a artifact, suit, and the rest of my movement hunt.
Yeah, depending on the order you find stuff in, what MetroidMaster is probably going to default to, worst case, is route in the rest of his artifacts, and then that'll get him access to the Ridley fight and the technically the final boss fight. He still needs Phazon suit to beat the game, though. However, in recent versions, I think starting either late last year, I think it was, or like something like around a year or two ago, the devs added in a Phazon suit hint option that will appear in Impact Crater. It'll tell, you can configure it to be to say which room it's in. For most players, it's configured for just the region. So it'd be like, it could be in Talon Overworld, or Trozo Ruins, or Phazon Mines, or Magmore Caverns.
All right.
The 2023 tournament. Thank you. Do not put me on pizza.
I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna do something a little goofy. And I think y'all will enjoy this. This is a trick that I love doing
Gorge?
now, and ends up being in a lot of the seeds that I do lately. I just put this in as part of my routing.
Sorry, you said goofy and the intrusive thoughts one.
Oh, gosh. Oh, what if we look for that? Oh. Well, what if we start looking for that there door to darkness? Oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong game.
Are you going to start challenging chat to make me start reading donations as goofy?
Oh gosh, I'm not really sure.
Oh, I'll do Goofy or Mickey. I just can't do Donald Duck.
Well, that's
Neither
one,
can-
that's one
neither
quite
can I.
of an opportunity there, huh? Now, do
That's
we
a
have
very
a
good
problem?
Mickey impression.
See, the problem is my
There's
Mickey.
nowhere that you can hide.
Are you from DreamWorks? Anyway, so the trick that I want to show has been showing up in a lot of my seeds, and it's a really fun little slope jump. I'm gonna wedge myself up in this little excuse me, Samus. Hang on. All right, so I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna slope jump up here, wedge myself in this little Samus, please.
Skill issue.
Oh,
Skill.
skill issue.
I am having a skill issue.
You know, in a different universe, it would be Mickey's dead. Nice.
So I am actually wondering why.
Thank you for having me. I will see you all later. I'm not allowed to be on the mic anymore. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't.
There we go. Okay, up, 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 up. Hey, we got it. All right, so we're doing a slope jump here, and this is reverse frigate climb. All
Yeah,
right,
normally this is a
so-
one-way trip down a cliff into the water. But you know, that we can sort of be inspired by immersive sims of the past and just make it use the standable terrain and move forward. Either way.
It took me a good amount of time to learn that trick, so now that I've been getting it down a little bit more consistently, it's a lot of fun to do. I've also had my bombs be up there.
Someone shared a Shrek meme in the general Power Up with Pride Discord chat, and I'm kind of angry.
I saw that and I nearly died laughing.
I will have to look after the run.
You will have to.
All right,
I did get
so-
another donation if you have a moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jeff Vader Jr. sent in another $10 donation, and this is one where I have to read it in a voice. So here we go. Hey Peter, I can't believe you don't turn off tap jump.
That's a
Yeah,
good
so
one.
so Samus is gonna super wave dash through Hall of the Elders.
I wish I could do that. Speaking of which, Hall of the Elders backwards. There's a unique thing to this. There's going to be a Chozo ghost that spawns off that statue. Also, hello, Standables. If you do not use the wave bomb slot, this Chozo ghost does not respawn. You will never have to fight Chozo ghosts in this room again.
Yeah, ideally the Chozo ghosts don't get too much in your way. Their projectiles do a lot of hit stun. But it's still kind of a risk in terms of the speed run of getting hit, because then you won't be able to fire your beam for a few seconds, and you need to fire both plasma, I think, or it's like either ice and plasma or just plasma for whichever artifact this is.
I'm not sure. I figured I was going to check both anyway. I would like to find my boost ball soon, but I am not sure if that is coming up in the routing that I have. This may end up being a boostless seed. We'll see. Wait a minute. No, didn't we see boost? I'm either mixing up my seeds again, or we saw boost at one point.
I
No,
don't
that
think
was
you saw
Spider
Boost
Behind
yet.
Ice. I don't
That
think
was
we did
Spider
either.
Behind Ice because you needed it to get space jump.
Yeah. Boink. Oh, hey, there's our last artifact.
Are you already at 6? Wow. Jet Seed, apparently. So
Apparently.
you got a couple options. You can start exploring, or you can not do that. Just- I don't.
All right, I am going to peek Crossway real quick. Otherwise, yeah, I can. The problem is, this is going to make a fight a little bit more difficult, but it's still doable. All right, what is on Crossway? That is missiles. Okay.
Got Marker's masks saying Basilisk Essence, let's go. Marker was in the Mentor tournament, I think, right? Or am I thinking of the Echoes tournament? Probably the Echoes tournament, actually.
I'm not entirely sure, or at least not that I can remember, but yeah, it very well could be a visor list.
Yeah, like large shout outs to the Prime randomizer community, Randovania community.
Yeah,
Also
that's
Prime
neat.
on Archipelago, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, that is wild. I think it's like in review to get like
Added to their
or
release.
merged. Yeah, which would be really nice because then I don't have to mess with having to like constantly update YAMLs all over the place and all that.
Mina? Some in joke that I don't understand.
I'm not entirely sure.
What
Mina
about
was actually
Mindy?
the last host right before this run.
Oh,
Ah,
shoutouts.
so yeah, we will actually see. So yeah, I'm thinking we have like what, an hour and a half of time, really.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought you were gonna sweat a bit going to the space jump. I was wrong, but I at least wanted to keep it a bit interesting. So that was my thought
So,
process.
do I go for the attempt at a rando PB here? All right, so I'm gonna save here.
Is this really that fast? Oh my goodness, what have I?
My fastest time right now is like currently an hour 28.
How have I given you an accidental fast seed with a required fen trip to come back to do ghosts? I did vet this seed. I thought MM was gonna do stuff and go back and forth a bunch, and then he
Well,
just
the problem
flushes out
is
the
I
seed.
can't do the Ridley trick, so my Ridley fight's gonna be longer.
Actually, that's great. That's great. That's fantastic.
That's great. So if I had gone looking
Sounds
for my,
good to me.
yeah, if I had gone looking for my boost ball, like, yeah. So boost ball, there is a trick using boost ball that only works on. Is it only 1.0 or is it just GameCube only?
I want to say it's GameCube only. I don't remember where it got patched out. Ridley has... So there's two phases to the Ridley fight, the air phase and the ground phase. Ridley has like 2,710 health or something. And about 2,000 of that health is in phase 1 where he flies around. He does a lot of like guerrilla warfare, like he's hard to hit. He likes to avoid engaging with you directly in combat. However, there is a flaw in his damage table, which puts him, which puts the chest piece, which is the main weak point in the air phase. It makes it vulnerable to boost ball damage. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's not a big deal. Boost ball, like, yeah, like it can kill weaker enemies, but it doesn't do that much damage, right? Well, you'd be wrong, because most enemies don't take boost ball damage. Boost ball does 50,000 damage per frame. And Ridley's air phase is vulnerable to it. So if you hit Ridley's chest piece with boost ball, it will instantly send his health down to the threshold of ground phase, which is another 700 or so health.
Which the ground phase.
Well, we
is
don't have
usually
boost
a lot
ball,
easier.
so-
Yeah, we don't have boost ball, so I don't get to do the goofy trick or showcase that.
Yeah.
So
If both his phases were vulnerable, he would just die.
That being said, you get to enjoy the cool music more now.
I don't. My view is muted.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah,
I get
no,
to have an
cool.
idea of this game's music, even though I've played this game for like 1,000 hours, if not more.
So when is this getting added to? When is this particular track getting added to DK64 Randomizer?
It's already in. I did
it's
this track
already
a few
in.
months ago. I did this track a
Oh.
few months ago.
Oh snap! Okay. Do we have bass pen?
No, I've toyed with it. That one's gonna be kind of difficult to work on. The piano doesn't have a super high range, especially at the higher notes. So I'm gonna have to take liberties.
That's right. Get those dance emotes in with the Meta Ridley theme.
Oh, there's no cat jam. I'm sad.
Yeah. Shout outs to One Wing Kong.
Yeah, that's in the randomizer. Fusion missile. Is Fusion an archipelago yet?
No, because I think they're still working on base fusion rando.
Oh yeah, was it the Mars app or whatever,
Yeah.
or the Mars patcher, and getting that
You
Randomania
would
or
think
whatever
it would
support.
probably. Yeah, I was thinking it would probably get Randomania support before it gets Archipelago support. All right. Eventually, his wings are gonna come off.
Can someone donate like $5.01 and just saying to shut up, Bash? I need this break in the flow.
Ooh.
I
Look,
will
I'm just
read it
saying
out if
bullying-
someone sends that in.
Look, I'm just saying bullying works, all right? And you guys just say shut up, Bash. And it'll be funny. It'll be funnier that way.
But yeah, chat, we are $5 away from hitting $9,100 for Point of Pride. We are, you know, the MetroidMaster said it earlier. This could be a potential PB, and so there's not necessarily a lot of time left. This is a randomizer; anything can happen, and so you don't have a lot of time left to get those donations in.
We got ground phase
Alright,
here.
Ridley, what are we
This is
doing
the
here?
faster of the two phases by far. There's a bit of a flow to this that MetroidMaster memorized with missile counts and whatnot. It's Ridley is cooperating pretty well here.
Yeah. Well, this is the part where he doesn't like to cooperate. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Oh,
Yeah.
there's one.
That's one.
Oh, that was a good attempt. If that was a bit more to the right, that would have worked.
2. Oh, all right.
Very nice. Nicely done.
And of course
Ah,
he gets
you shot a little too
invincibility.
late.
Ridley, can you not?
Brother.
How many, brother?
Sometimes you'll just do that 3 times in a row and it's dumb. Also, that tail is long and that sweep like caught me so many times casually.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
Great boss design.
Buddy.
I actually think this boss is really great. Despite the annoyances.
I love this boss, but my goodness, how many times are you gonna dash at me?
They updated this in PAL, where he just leans backwards without the hand getting in the way.
Oh,
Though you have to do it in more times for him to fully stun.
hang
And
on.
that also
Will
added
this
in the
kill?
stop
Will this
attack.
kill? Will it kill? It kills.
Nice. All right, we'll get to find
Alrighty
out.
then, chat room.
Get to find out where Phazon Suit is. Not in go mode yet. I actually do not remember where it is.
We're about to find out. At least we're gonna find out what region it's in.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
in
good.
the mines.
Okay, you
Let's
do have to go
go.
there. I forgot you haven't been to mines yet.
No, I hadn't. All right, so here's the problem. I do not have boost. I do not have power bombs. So I need to find those two.
Oh, are you saying you're gonna lose time and then might have to get close to estimate? That sounds good to me.
Maybe.
Hey, Bash,
On
I got
PB
one for
range?
you.
Okay.
Anonymous sent in a $5.01 donation that says, "Shut up, Ridley."
We shut him up good. He'll have to appear in the next game.
I should have told the people who were subbed to my channel to drop those Squawker Z's. I actually do have a Ridley emote that we nicknamed Squawker Z just because of all the times that Ridley would go squawk in my my Zero Mission Infusion speedruns.
Ridley Fusion Scream .wave.
Also, shout outs to GabbyJ.yay.
I got another one here, also from Slitherite, for $10. That says, "Thou must shut thy mouth, Bash."
Understoodest.
Shout outs to Slitherite, who's also one of my good friends in my community.
Thy art understood.
Okay. I'm thinking then I have gravity suit, so the play would
You
be...
don't understand the gravity of this situation.
I believe I do understand the gravity of the situation. Sorry, my inner Overwatch Sigma just decided to come out. He's wondering, what is that melody?
Wait, are you on the grind set, bro? That's cool. I'm happy for you.
I used to play a lot of Overwatch 1, and I did play a little bit of Sigma in that game.
I heard the Overwatch sequel, Marvel Rivals, is pretty good. I don't play.
I
Zero
haven't
shooters.
played it yet, but I need to.
I'm not trying to shill for the game. I'm sorry. We have a hero shooter enough. It's called Metroid Prime.
Look, if there's a Marvel game that I'm going to show for, it's going to be Marvel vs. Capcom
Oh, yeah.
2.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say X-Men Arcade.
Oh, that too. But X-Men, welcome to die.
To die. Come, ex-chicken. Of course. Shield. Ah, my voice cracked there. Shield.
Shield. Here's hoping
Basically,
I
he
don't have to
centers
do
you.
too much shield. Yeah, he centers you. All right.
Dark Samus on Dark Aether is just like, shield.
Oh gosh, I can't imagine.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever you say shield, it sounds like you're about to go like Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Weapon just surpassed Metal Gear.
Shield.
No,
There we
Metal
go.
Gear's gonna be GDQ. I will be
Oh,
on the
yeah.
commentary for that with Metal Glenn Solid.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Where your curly mustache? The Mango Sentinel.
Hey, yo, is the Mango Sentinel? Do we got scoops?
I strongly dislike the New York Knicks.
All
I
right,
take
so,
some creative liberties on that one.
all right, in terms of my routing now, I think I'm gonna check late fen first and then do Base Pirate Labs backwards, just for a bit of efficiency. Also, cue the epic bar fen music. Like,
I love
it's
during
so good.
I love during the Med Ridley fight when at the point on ground phase where you're like, I can't take the shot. I can't do it. I can't shoot.
No, I can't shoot, and he like charges me like 10 times.
Yeah.
It's no good. I can't do it. That shot is very difficult to land, by the way, because Ridley likes to block it with his hands. Like, Ridley would be a fantastic basketball player with how many shots he likes to block.
Yeah, he was holding back to avoid chip damage and attempt to parry the shot and do the Daigo.
Yeah, it's literal Evo moment 37. All right, what
was the one from this Evo? Is that Evo moment 38 or something?
Something like that. Are you talking about the Hugo?
Yeah.
Yeah. The drop kick over the super. Oh my god. So shout outs to Hayo. We're just shouting all of the grades during a Metroid Prime run. Oh my god.
Enjoy Phendrana Drifts at home. I feel like that's kind of insulting to this track. It's very good.
It is very good. So obviously, like, keep those dance emotes going. Oh, I don't have.
Oh no, you know what it is? It's Town Overworld 1 is Brinstar at home.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, can we listen to Brinstar? No, we have Brinstar at home. Brinstar at home.
Even then, Talon 1 is a very fun theme.
Yeah, it got used for the mission final theme in the Prime games and Samus Returns for some reason, but I'm not complaining.
Right. All right. So
Samus Returns is very Prime coded because I mean it uses a lot of existing songs from the games.
all right, I do not have grapple, so I can't exactly reach those, and I do not know a skip for that. So we're.
Oh, you gotta learn this, bro. It's really good.
I do need to learn it. Do
Gotta
you
learn the
care
tree
to
branch. Gotta learn the tree branch.
Do you care to teach, Bash?
Just trying to put a meme in there somewhere. Guaranteed.
Oh, look, it's a Hunter Metroid. Bye.
Heck you, Talon 4.
I'm trying to peek this. I can't see it from here. That's a missile tank. All right, we're gonna leave. So unfortunately, it seems Farfen was a bit of a bust.
You say it was a bit of a it was a far-fetched endeavor.
Far-fetched.
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 Nice.
All right, so
Far-fetched's voice was leaking there a little bit.
Boo, Bash. Boo.
All right.
Well,
If we make it to 10K in the next 5 minutes, I will get out. I will get off the mic.
Well,
You heard him.
I'm holding the
say,
stream
"Go to
hostage,
Bash,
right?
Get your donations in.
You could also say that Farfetch'd might be Hatsune Miku's favorite Pokemon.
Is that like a song she did?
No, it's because it also holds a leak and she likes leaks.
Oh, okay. I'm not up to date on the Hatsune Miku on discourse. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. No, Bash, you did not.
What?
Now my question is, do I grab this now?
Do you grapple with this choice?
Yeah, it's a choice I'm going to have to really grapple with here, because if I grab that now, I have to do Dark Labs with no...
I'll have you know that I just read the Bash needs to pay the pun tax after I made that grapple pun, so my apologies.
All right.
Which tax bracket do I need to be in, though?
20%.
I mean, that's less than what I pay, so...
Okay.
Actually, it's more than what I pay. I'm a billionaire. Anyway. Apologies to staff for making their job a living hell.
The staff does not forgive you.
It's a bit of a dangerous proposition, if I do say so myself.
Buddy, you did not.
I did. That was on me, baby.
Dane, I'm not sure. You know what? I'll just let you react. Anyways,
I keep my mic muted for a reason.
understood.
A practice that I could probably employ more liberally myself.
So anyways, we're doing labs backwards. I will come back for that grapple beam, but after I've like checked just about everything that I can get here in labs.
Yeah, labs backwards is a pretty I want to say it's usually faster to traverse in reverse than forwards.
Yeah.
In terms of the
Also,
platforming you have to do and stuff.
I know I have plasma beam, but this is really fun to show off.
It's the swag strat. We like the swag strat.
Yeah, you gotta have some swag strats. So yeah, you can skip plasma beam for this. This is normally an artifact. That is
Look at that
boost ball. Gosh, I wish I had that earlier.
You have it now.
I have
It's
it
all
now
good.
though, which is nice.
Just mitigating circumstances. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna be useful for. Oh gosh, so then does that mean... All right, first off, I'm going to showcase a skip. That was the skip right there. Do you want to explain said skip, Bash?
Yeah, so there is a trigger in front of this door that locks the room, and you have to fight your way through a bunch of space pirates. And it's just far enough in front of the door, and Samus's hitbox is narrow enough that you can just sneak on in. And it doesn't extend like infinitely up or down, so you can just jump over it and make that work. Also works going the other direction too. It's really great. Also means you were logically expected to, I think, get through labs in reverse to go get that boost ball.
Yes.
So I don't think these settings expect you to climb scan dash, but maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Perhaps I'm wrong.
Anyway, I'm gonna have the save room here as a pivot point. So if I do not find anything else during my rest of labs, I can hop back to this save here and then just go grab my grapple beam and leave.
Ooh, resident Metroid Prime series speedrunner Mr. Miguel is in the chat, so I'm going to be bullied the proper amount now. It's gonna be great.
Hey, Miguel.
I do have my boomer tendencies, and Miguel is very good at pointing them out.
As we do. Ooh. All right. And that is my last check in labs, I believe. So I think it is time to pivot back. Actually, did I?
Oh yeah, there's a patch to this where you can scan this force field from the other side of it.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving on real quick.
Points at you, old. Bash, you're old. You're old.
Anyway, I'm going to.
I'm done.
Oh, you know what? I think it wanted me to grab my boost, then do grapple, then check Human. maybe fight Stardust. Anyway, the doors have been unlocked. There's just one thing I want to check real quick. Hi. Have we given a nickname to this pirate?
Let's see here.
I know there's supposed to be one for.
Is
the
there a
one
name?
in-
Is there a name that starts with SH that isn't a cuss word?
Sean?
Sean the Shadow Pirate.
Oh yeah, you know what? That works. His name is dead. Yeah, he's unfortunately
Nice.
he's dead. Sean's dead.
Well, I mean, there's Edward the
Unfortunately,
Pirate.
that
Malicious
he
Lab Aether.
is. You know what? Hang on. Did I get? I did not. However, I'm gonna have to make a decision here. Do I want to keep going with this and then eventually loop back around to? No. Oh goodness. All right. If I find anything in ruins, I can just reset back to the save, go grab grapple beam, and just grab this the normal or during that loop back. Ice spreader. That's actually kind of useful, but at the same
it's
time,
really
a little
convenient for the Exo fight.
bit. Yeah.
That's kind of it.
All right. I'm going to reset back to the save.
Rip in
So
peace, Ice Spreader.
that's okay. No, we can get it on the way back around.
Okay.
So I am now going to reset. I have to turn my suit back on.
Yes, that
I
is
was
a
ha-
good.
I was half
reminder,
afraid
yeah.
I was going to have to do that, but
I was like, do I need to remind you? But no, because I was honestly gonna forget myself.
that was part of grappling with the decision. I have to take a little bit of time to re-enable Fusion Suit. Gonna crack open another can of Doom so I can stay awake.
I'm just gonna drift off to sleep. Gotta have enough energy for another DK seed under my belt. So maybe you should finish this quickly, so I can get around to that tonight.
Oh, hang on.
Dangerous, save me, please. I'm talking too much.
I can jump in if you would like. Would you say we've
can I
got
make
a?
this? Can I make this back with another scan dash? I think I can. It's not in the correct place though. Oh wait. I need you to stop shooting at me, buddy.
There is a way to do this, but I don't know if you want me to backseat you. So I'll just do it anyway. So you gotta do. No.
Well, if I could not lose my scan dash, that would probably also help a lot. Can I? I almost made it up with the bomb slot.
Almost.
That's fine. That's fine. I can do it the normal way. I can
So
get
you-
myself back
you-
up.
You'd say you have like maybe a little less than an hour left of this randomizer.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the
so-
estimate is 2.5, and I should be able to get it done within that amount of time.
All right, so Chad, you heard there's less than an hour left of this run, and less than an hour left of Fireside Pride 2024. We are still collecting donations up through the end of this run, but you got to get those in if we're gonna hit $9,200 before the end of the marathon. We are less than $90 away, but we can do it. We just got to get those donations in soon.
I'm still challenging chat to hit that 10K. I know that we can do it.
Chat will be relieved that they won't have to hear me in an hour. I should never be allowed to commentate a finale run ever.
Nah, we're having
Actually,
fun with it.
We're gonna have you exclusively commentate finale runs from now on.
It's not even like a run that I do. It's just.
Also,
It's
Bash
almost
is
so-
here for no reason, except it is mandated by
By
John's
whom?
speedrun.
Whom
Power up
mandates
with
this?
by
Whomst
John's
mandates
speedrun.
this?
All right. So we're just
The
gonna grab
speedrun
this
gods.
thing.
Shoutouts to our the LGBT gamer community. I don't know how to. I don't know how to say that sentence. Someone help. I'm suffering from twin fever from the planet Twin Tabula 4, 2. I forget the.
There we go.
Nice.
So I gotta do the skip again. There we go. It is
Nice.
done. Yeah, feels good. We do the skip backwards and forwards.
Yeah, this is the
sorry,
content
Miguel.
you get to see.
This is all right. So I'm gonna go grab my grapple beam, turn off the lights, go back to backwards Fen. Is that still open? Yeah, this is still open. I don't have to kill the baby.
The baby.
The baby. I know this planet like the back of my hand, Ridley. I'm getting that little baby bean back.
I love the part in Super Metroid when Samus approaches Ridley and then just curls up her arm cannon to show her arm inside.
And he just goes, nope. And runs.
Thank you, Terminal Montage.
Shoutouts to Terminal Montage. Nope. That's it. And hang on. Grapple beam acquired and lights are out and I am leaving.
Yo, Grapple Swing, one of the best items in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. No, actually, that's Hyper Grapple. It's used exactly 3 times.
Is that the one that like you transfer like phase-on energy
Yeah.
when you grab it in someone, or you can drain it? That was like such an interesting move to where like now your E-tanks were now resources for this. And now we're back to the awesome music. Whoop, whoop.
It's like kind of an arbitrary like endgame lock because you only actually use it in a required fashion to get rid of these like blobs,
Oh yeah.
and it does nothing else. Like yeah, like grapple voltage like is kind of straightforward too, but like there's more places and it kind of makes sense.
Right.
Hyper grapple's like, oh, well, what if the grapple voltage was phase on instead?
It's so goofy, but
Anyways, this
love
isn't
it
Prime
anyway.
3. This is Prime 1. This is the first one.
I mean, I do have a bit of a Prime 3 story.
Oh,
but
yeah?
I'll leave it up to chat and staff if they want to hear it. You know what? If y'all want to hear my fun little Prime 3 story, donate for
What kind of threshold are we going for?
it. You know what? Let's go $50. $50 in donations, and you can hear my my fun little Prime 3 story.
All right, 91.60 and 1 cent, and not a cent underneath.
All right, you heard it, folks. 91.60 and 1 cent, and we'll get to hear this story.
Otherwise, all right. So I'm back here in Late Fen because there's a couple other checks that I can get now that I have Grapple Beam. Actually, there's one check that I can get here, and then there's going to be another one right by Thardus, and I can also fight Thardus for a second check. So unfortunately, here is a check that I can't get because I do not have power bombs yet. However, I can swing on that friendly little guy there and hop in here. Let's see what we find. Oh,
Oh
look,
my goodness.
a power bomb expansion. I can now use exactly one power bomb. And what do you know?
I actually did not check where the power bomb expansions were, or maybe I did and I just forgot. So that's actually a vanilla one.
What was that wall? I'm literally right in front of it, aren't I? Nope, I went too low.
You were standing in front of it earlier. I didn't want to say anything.
It's one of those like, wait a minute. Except it was just a missile tank. Bummer.
Why
Alright,
is
so-
why is Security Cave the easier cave to get into than the Storage Cave?
That's a good question. Sorry, double checking my map here. Yeah, no, I'm heading the right way. Boink.
The Chozo Architect's so great. They have the edge tunnels.
By the way, can you explain a little
I'm
bit
so
about?
sorry.
Can you explain a little bit about boost mechanics? Because we haven't really touched. on
You charge the boost, hold B, and then you release it. You release the boost, and go fast.
But there's a little bit more nuance to it.
Do it in ways where you move a little faster than normal.
So what happens if I decide to just hold forward while boosting?
Oh yeah, that'll cap how fast you go. So
Right.
if you only hold left and right to influence, like, to steer the boost ball, you can build up a bunch of speed.
There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Stardust Arena backwards, check quarantine monitor, and then maybe blow up a rock. We'll see.
Stardust is the nice community name because it's not Thar to me, the secret Starmie evolution that the Pokemon Company is keeping from us.
See, my community has another name, but I can't really say it. Not on stream and charity.
I actually don't know what that is, and now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to think about it.
We'll DM later.
Okay.
And
Oh, you mean for okay. For some reason, I thought you meant for Starmie. I'm like, what? Like,
no, for
no,
Stardust.
I know now. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, boosting very, very fast. And literally that whole tunnel there, I was just boosting without touching the control stick. Anyway, there's
That one was not
Stardust.
an edge tunnel. That was a quarantine tunnel.
Yeah. And here's quarantine monitor. Another power bomb expansion.
What do you think the quarantine monitor's resolution is? Do you think it's 2560 by 1440?
I think it's got to be at least 4K, considering this is like what time in the future?
I don't know. It's sometime on the galactic calendar.
Donate with your resolutions for the quarantine monitor.
Yeah, please donate $3,840. You're a 4K enjoyer.
Remember, we still got to get that 50 for my Prime 3 story.
Is
Hi,
it just going to
Stardust.
be one day I bought Metroid Prime 3 Corruption from the Nintendo Wii at the end?
No. It has to do with me actually marathoning the entire Metroid series before Dread came out, and something happened during said marathon.
I'm curious. If 6 people donate, that's not right. That's not right math.
If 5 people donate $10,
If 10 people donate $5 or 5 people donate $10,
6
Then
people
we'll
donate $8 and some amount of change.
yeah.
you got to math it out now. Oh, trying to freeze me. Can't let you do that, Stardust.
If we get people to donate the square root of 2,500, then we'll be in good shape. The Stardust is kind of a slow fight. It has a lot of animations that between certain phases where you can actually hit them for damage, but you can actually bypass the thermal visor requirement by just hitting it with bombs. That will do enough damage to the rocks for some reason to get it into the visible state, which is nice. And Plasma Beam does extra damage against Stardust.
Which is real fun because you're not supposed to have plasma beam when you fight Stardust, but
Oh, you do not. You're not
it's
supposed
so goofy.
If 5 people donate $750 heading east at 45 miles an hour, is this some Back to the Future thing?
No,
Well, you gotta
it's-
go 88 miles an hour.
It's a math question. It's straight up like, and when will they meet? It's the trains leave the station question.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought it was just a trolley problem, and I got really scared.
No, it's the two trains leave the station. When will they meet?
Well, see, good luck teaching that in class in the United States because we don't have public transportation in a good amount of the country. So,
Talk about, I still see trains out here in Virginia. They're just more freight trains.
if two hype trains leave the stream at the same time,
Or maybe two $5 donation trains.
yeah,
there you
which
go.
one? 50 first. Chat, please laugh at my jokes.
Chat, when Thardos dies, I need crab emojis in chat. Speaking of which, Thardos is dead!
Nice.
Need crab emojis.
Oh yeah, so this cutscene is unskippable in Randomizer.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, you were gonna do the Samus get hit in the head with rock.
Oh,
joke.
right. I forgot about the bonk.
Bonk. Dunk.
Bonk.
Getting to see that in HD in the remaster was fantastic.
Oh, it was so good. You still get that nice.
All right, where are you
Samus
heading to
controller.
next?
All right, well, we're gonna go grab the ice spreader again. Oh goodness.
Where are you going after that?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I'm gonna need these space pirates to chill out though. Like, what are you doing?
They already are. They're in Findrana.
I mean, true. But if they could stop firing screamer missiles at me, that'd be great. And yes, I do call them screamer missiles because they sound like they're screaming as they're flying at your face.
Need a mod so instead of like the air sound or whatever, it's just ah.
Conster asks how much to get Bash to talk like Wolf O'Donnell for the rest of the run.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do a good Wolf O'Donnell impression.
You can't do the "you're good, but I'm better."
I don't know. I don't know if I have that wolf in me.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. I was very proud of that joke.
All right,
And
so
just
if I
so you
remember
know,
correctly-
we're only 40 away from getting that Metroid 3 story. A Silent Harmony sent in $10. No comment, no problem at all. Thank you very much.
Excellent, excellent.
Hey.
Oh gosh, how much? Oh god. So main power bombs. There's not a whole lot left open to me now. So either I need to head into frigate, or it's on plasma processing. Or I could be that guy and go for another silly trick.
I'm not aware of what silly trick you're gonna do.
It's definitely not a beginner-friendly trick, but it will let me.
Do you
skip.
have any idea how little that narrows it down?
It will let me skip the frigate.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, that.
Well, I mean, you could break logic.
I could absolutely break logic.
I mean, there's a better way to do that, but I'm backseating, so
You mean there's a better way than just bar skipping?
yeah.
I mean, true, I could just break logic by taking the back way. The problem is I need a power bomb drop, and, well, you and I both know about Metroid Prime's drop system.
It's fantastic. You're actually in a. You could stay. Okay, well, I'm backseating. Maybe this game will be epic and just give you a drop here. Okay, well, it didn't, so that's sad.
It would be nice. I see, Cat Human says bar skip is fun, though, and Cat Human is correct. Bar skip is fun when you can get it first try. It would be fun to show off anyway. That actually reminds me, did I check?
I
Oh,
need to head out for just a second. I will be right back.
Take your time.
So now you're just stuck with me and MetroidMaster, chat.
Sorry, I just noticed you hovered over the goalie room. If you enter the goalie room, I will donate $5.
Oh, which one?
The goalie room, whichever one that is.
Triclops have a decent chance of powerbomb drop. Just to let you know, chat, I am actually looking at chat. Could just head back to my ship and get the refill.
Well, while you're doing that, mind if I jump in for a bit?
Oh, go for it.
Absolutely, yeah. So as a reminder, chat, we are rapidly closing in on the end of this marathon. This is the last run of the evening. There are no more runs after this. This is the end of Fireside Pride 2024, raising money for Point of Pride. They are a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they've served tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and 100 plus countries by providing access to gender-affirming health and wellness services. All donations made during this event go toward this wonderful charity, and we are closing in so quickly in the end of this marathon. There's not a lot of time left to raise that total up. Let's try and get a few more donations in before the end of this marathon. Kay Hanster sent in a $5 donation with the comment, "Good sir." Oh, okay. This says in voice Starwolf. I don't know how to do a Starwolf impression. So I'm gonna just kind of do my whatever I heard Metroid do earlier and riff on that. I'm sorry if it's not very close, but good sir, you need to donate more to the good cause. Can we hit 9,500 before the end of this run? Thank you very much for that.
It's almost there. It's almost there.
I don't know the voice, so I was just going off of how you did it and try to mimic that as closely as I could.
It sounds like, Dane, you need to play some Star Fox 64.
I have not played Star Fox 64 since I was a very young child, so.
Oh, it might not be a bad time to revisit. But very much worth, as chat says. Okay. I need to get back to... Oh. Nope, I have plenty of spots. I actually have some stuff that I can check here in Chozo. That's actually right about here. Now that I have Grapple. I have Grapple, Varia. Wave gets me part of this. I have not peeked these yet. Whee! We're gonna hope I find something nice in here. E.
E.
Poke in here. Thermal visor. That's useful. That's gonna make our Metro Prime Essence fight easier. That was a really goofy place to put that. Makes me wonder then if I'm gonna bump into X-Ray on the way. So, for those who are hoping for a visorless essence, I'm sorry. We found thermals. Uh-oh, the ghosts are back. That means it is time to leave. I mean, I could still do it, but for the sake of speed and that I would like to finish this within the next half hour. I already did all that. All right. So I do have a couple extra spots that I can check, I believe. That's also kind of related to getting that bar skip. If I'm lucky, though, I may not really need to worry about using power bombs a whole lot. Oh, duh. I don't have to face climb this. Although the face climbing was a lot of fun. Boink. And boost. We got more ghosts showing up. Yeah, I know. I'm leaving. They started to spoil the seed, but X-ray is vanilla. I mean, it could very well be. If it is, we will find out soon enough. I have one power bomb to work with, so I better use it. Welcome back. I'm getting ready to attempt using bombs wisely.
Use bombs wisely.
In this case, the one power bomb I have left.
Try a somersault.
Use the boost to get through.
Accidentally zipped up my jacket over my headphone cord. That was inconvenient.
That would be not helpful for you, I'm sure. All right. So we're gonna try a couple interesting things here.
What are you going for again?
So I am going to Life Grove.
Okay.
Technically out of logic because I do not have mains.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, don't worry about finding mains. You are 33.5 minutes off estimate, so you got time, but don't know if you'll have rosemary though, or sage, or tarragon, or turmeric, or saffron.
I have none of those, unfortunately. We did bump into
Or
thermal
oregano, or parsley, or Italian parsley, or cilantro.
We have organic cilantro.
Ooh.
All right, spiderball track.
Or cumin, or coriander, or garam masala,
All right, there's my one power bomb.
or
used.
star anise, or bay
Until I find
leaf.
more. Let's see if the half pipe plays nice. Number one.
Yeah, this is the worst room in the game, Life Grove Tunnel. Or like, this room needs more Life Grove Tunnel put into it. I don't know.
Aha!
Collision's not good.
Initial expansion. Yeah, especially on the bottom of it. All right, and
But it was good enough to warrant a sequel called Plaza Access in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
oh, look, another power bomb expansion.
Yeah, there's 4 of these in the
Perfect
entire
timing.
game.
All right,
You got the
hang
main
on,
upgrade, you got the 4 expansions.
Thank you, little creature, for giving me that. And let's check here.
I'm excited because I thought I was out of ice cream, and I still have some ice cream left.
What is it?
Like, I ran out of the
Is-
chocolate ice cream I had yesterday, but I have
missed
this, like,
that.
lemon ice cream, lemon sorbet kind of deal. Anyway, the
Is there only one? Oh, by the way, we're about to skip. Whoop.
moral of the story is I'm fat, so just to get past all the details.
Hey, first try on the R jump.
All right, good luck with bars.
Yep.
Ice cream, is that a JoJo reference? What? What, like vanilla ice? Like,
Yeah, vanilla ice cream. Yeah, vanilla ice. That is indeed a JoJo reference.
yeah.
Okay.
You have to throw hands later. Oh wait.
Hold on. All right, so bar skip. This is gonna be really fun.
It's more annoying than bad. It's a precise bomb jump, but you've done this enough times, I think, to yeah. Like you got the movement looks pretty good. Like you're trying to angle the morph ball into the top bar a certain way, where you can just roll over it. You have to like sort of like what MM's doing is he's sort of like going backwards and then kind of like forwards, maybe a little bit up left.
Nope. My bomb timing is a little off.
I mean, the
almost.
bomb time is not that bad. IMO.
Well, for this one, you want to do the second bomb a little sooner than you normally would for a
Yes,
double
that
bomb.
is correct. That is correct.
Oh, almost. All right, hang
Yeah,
on.
you'll get it. You'll.
Once I get this once, I will never have to do it again, though.
Imagine if you didn't have a boost ball.
I would not even attempt if I
Ooh,
didn't
that
have
was
boost ball.
close.
No. That was... I feel like I boosted too early.
Yeah, this used to be in any percent. Actually, is it back in 80% again? I can't remember. I don't think it is. No, because you get the power, you get PBs before bombs. You come here early to get X-ray, but use the boost to get through.
I'm trying, and it's not wanting to cooperate. Hang on.
Don't give up. Never give up. Trust your boost ball. I'm sorry.
Ah, come on. That was really close.
What direction are you holding on the stick when you get up to the bars?
Up left.
As you get towards the top, go like a little tiny bit more up, like above the notch.
Who's there? I also
I
feel like my camera
think-
angle's a little off.
Yeah, it kind of is.
There we
Oh, look at that.
GG.
Game
Now, I don't have to do it again. All right, so now I have a choice. I can either start dipping into Phazon Mines. I can do parts of upper mines and search for my Phazon suit there. I can do some of lower mines and hope I don't have to use up all my power bombs. Or I can try to do frigate backwards.
I feel like mine's is more checks currently. Frigate's 3 checks.
Yeah. And we know that my Phazon suit is in the mines, so what I will probably do is go in, set up a pivot save at the beginning of mines. I have grapple beam, so I can take a shortcut to upper and lower mines either way.
Yeah, like with mines, you have like what? All but 2 checks you can do right now.
Pretty much, because I will basically get blocked at Phazon mining tunnel by power bombs. And even then, not particularly. It's just a matter of having enough power bombs in my inventory to do it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set up a pivot save here. I have 1 power bomb to work with, I just realized, so...
If you're doing, what route are you doing right now?
Oh gosh, I'm feeling like I should probably do... I'm debating on if I should do lower mines loop first. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go
Wouldn't hurt to
ahead.
do upper mines. Because you'll at least get the checks out of the way, and then worst case, you can like pivot save out. Well, like, what part of lower mines are you including, like, when you're on your way there?
Basically just everything at that point. So basically my pivot is taking the grapple beam shortcut. So basically lower mines would go up to like just before the big spider ball pillar.
Right.
And then my lower mines would be that spider ball pillar onward. Also, who actually needs thermal visor? Oh, I didn't peek the crane. Hang on. I did not peek that properly. Where am I? Oh!
Hey,
Oh,
look at
hi
that.
there. Hey, look at that. It's main power bombs.
Power bombs.
Power bombs? It's yours, my friend. Alright, so that being said, now I logically have, like, just about everything that I need. I would like my X-ray visor, so... yeah, I am knocked out of all of 2 checks unless I find my X-ray. So that being said... We have the crane. Alright, chat. 1, if we want to do, upper mines first. 2, if we do lower mines first. I'm gonna let chat decide this route.
Are you gonna pay Calvin a visit, or are you gonna just be like, no, Calvin, no, not today?
Calvin is the one by the door.
He's the one.
The wave pirate, right?
No, the power pirate. He's a few rooms away.
Yeah, we'll probably say hi. If I'm remembering the one
He
that it
spawns
is.
by he spawns by that laser turret's controls.
Oh, yeah. We might say hi to Calvin.
I mean, personally, my motivation in it is so you can shoot him in the face with the soul, because I don't like Calvin. He's a meanie.
Oh yeah, no. Anytime I run into him, if I have supers, I will super him right in the face.
Well, you have supers.
I do have supers. And I forget, is this Alfred, the wave pirate?
I don't know like the newer names, like that pirate whose name I'm not sure about.
Hey, look, E.
The one thing I approve of is that the Phazon Elite's name is named Philip. I forget who named him Philip, but I approve. Also, yes, nice E.
All right. There we go. All right, we're gonna head back down. I think we're gonna do upper mines first, because I feel like that just has more checks to work with, and then I could just make my way to lower mines from that room.
And you won't be like stuck in like a, well, where should I pivot to position like after lower mines?
Yeah.
You just do it in one fell swoop.
And since I have the main power bombs, honestly, though, that's probably what will be needed to grab my Phazon suit, which it could be like right up in here. We don't know yet. Everybody freeze.
I have not watched Batman and Robin in such a long time.
Same?
Although I did watch Jingle All the Way last week.
Oh, that's
My partner wanted to watch it.
it.
It's an awful movie and I really enjoyed it.
I mean,
There
as
is
did
like there are
Like,
like little to no morally redeemable characters in that movie.
I mean, one of the actors in it is literally named Sinbad.
I mean,
So-
yeah.
Or work with that.
Wavebuster. All right. Well, we don't particularly need Wavebuster. All right, everyone, chill. So, Wave Pirates.
Clooney Batman movies? You mean Clooney Batman movie?
I was thinking the same thing. There's only one.
There can only be. Why didn't Joel Schumacher just make shoes? Well, I guess his
Wouldn't make-
last name would be Cobbler, but
Would have made more sense. Otherwise, his name would be Joel Movie Mucker.
Windows Movie Mocker, Windows XP.
Hey, we are halfway to getting that Metroid 3 story. Sin Pyro sent in a $10 donation with the comment, "Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May there serve you well." Wait, am I in the wrong game?
Nice, we got two
No,
of them. I'm
not
happy.
at all. Not at all.
Is it really a wrong game though?
Like, nah, not really.
All right, so Calvin's in this room, but this is not Calvin. This is Philip, the elite pirate,
Yeah.
the Phazon elite. I give this boss about a 6 out of 7 power bombs in your inventory. Elite pirates have a weird quirk in their AI, where they actually start by searching for you, and they just move left or right until you're in their like narrow field of view, and you can just take advantage of that. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Wow, the Phazon elite had Phazon suit.
What are the odds? All right. Well,
Swiper, no swiping. I don't know.
Now that we have really taken care of, I'm just gonna, just walk myself, take the nice little walk back to the save station.
That is go mode.
Yeah, we are now in go mode. Excuse me, sir. Can you not? Thank you.
Or if you're a coffee fan, we're in Joe mode.
I want to
Joe mode?
I want to respond to that, but I don't think I can.
Okay.
At least
that's
not
a
with the
choice.
way that I would like to respond. Also,
We
are now
have the
orange.
traffic cone suit.
Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to leave.
We're going the high vis route today, making sure that everyone is safe and accounted for.
All right. So with that, we are in go mode. I'm going to warp back to ship. We are going back to the impact crater.
All right, I just cooked up another joke.
Yo, we
You
are
all
in
ready?
JoJo mode. Let's go.
All right, I got another. That was a really good aura. Oh my goodness.
I used to
I
have the
prepared my palm
7-page
for my face. Go for it.
Okay, I got the joke. What is Homer Simpson's favorite space pirate?
I already hate this. What's Homer Simpson's favorite space pirate?
Just shut. Don't pirate.
Oh my god.
Was it even worse than you imagined?
Oh my god.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god.
All right, so we're now in part 3 of Metroid Prime. So we just unlocked Silver Chariot, and we're heading over to Cairo at the moment.
So I used to have the 7-page Muda from part 5 as a channel redeem, like a channel point redeem, and I would actually do like the whole 7-page Muda scene.
I
from
don't.
the anime.
I have not watched part 5, so I don't know what that is. But I'm excited to find out when I see it in 10 years.
No, absolutely watch it.
I still haven't seen
Fantastic.
part 4. I'm a really bad JoJo fan.
Part 4 is fun. All right, some people do not like part 4. I actually very much enjoyed it, but also like the opening for part 4, like at least for like the first section of it, is really good because it's got that nice like big band like.
Yeah, I heard M. Night Shyamalan made a really good part 4 adaptation starring Bruce Willis back in the day. I heard it was quite solid. It was like it was Unbreakable, I think, right?
Stop.
Oh my god. All right,
Oh
so
my, I'm finally getting through. I feel so powerful right now.
we're climbing now. What's up
I
with
like
this
part
climb?
4 most out of like. I mean, part 2 is the best one, I think, but part 4 has the best setting. Personally.
Hello, Mario. I don't have the jingle down. Oh, hi.
Did you say Mario? Hello, Mario. It's a me. It's a me. We're going through.
Oh gosh, I'm getting hugged. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Oh, nice. So getting bullied by the Vision Metroids.
Yeah,
It's all good.
That was definitely a hi. There's another one.
Yeah,
No
fun
hug.
fact, they appear in Phase on Minds as of PAL. And the PAL made a bunch of changes, and that carried over to Trilogy and Remastered. So if you're playing Remaster and like, why are there Fission Metroids in Phase on Minds? That's why.
I was a little upset that one grabbed me out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was not supposed to happen. All right. No hugs this time.
Okay, I can't think of any like cringe jokes at the moment, so we're safe for now.
It's
And I do
almost
mean for
over.
now.
Metroid Prime 3 Fanjoner.
Do you have any donations?
How close are we to that story? Because
Wait, did you visit Gully?
I'm not sure if I did visit Gully.
It's the room you pass through when you're getting space jump the like normal way,
Oh,
where you go up the half pipe.
No, I did not.
Okay, all right.
All right, good start.
Maybe I should pay a donation penalty for all these jokes I've been making. Quote unquote
You do
jokes.
still have to pay the pun tax, yes.
If you pay a $25 donation, we would hit the $50 goal that Metroid set to get that Metroid 3 story.
All right, so what's happening here? MM, there's a big spider creature here. It's purple.
This is Metroid Prime Exo. We like to call him Mr. Krabs in my community.
I can't unsee that now.
Sponge Boy me, Bob. This lady in a suit just comes to fight me.
Every
didn't
time
know
the
how.
legs move, every time the legs move now, I'm just thinking of like the little sound effect, the little xylophone like noises.
Yes.
God.
All right. The Krabs is charging at me. I'm just
How
gonna
many-
quickly walk out of the way and then super missile it in the face again.
How many cameos would it take to get like a sufficient number of Clancy Brown lines to voice Exo?
That's a good question. And hang on, we're gonna get the a very cheeky double ice spreader here. Poink. I love landing that. It feels so nice. And he's gonna use dig. Except we also have Earthquake, so we get to pull him out of dig.
So is the main crux of this game that you're going after its first dollar and it's not letting you?
Does not want me to take its first dollar. Or its million.
Oh, that was what it was it? Yeah, it was. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm a big SpongeBob fan, okay?
I want you both to know I'm dying of laughter right now. I have my mic muted for a reason.
Excellent.
I don't believe you.
If I am making your night like more fun and entertaining, then I am doing my job.
Look, I know for a fact that I've made Dangerous's nostrils exhale air more forcefully than usual. That is the least I can guarantee to myself. Like, yeah, that definitely happened.
Oh, I can confirm that has definitely happened. Multiple times.
Yo, David, with the additional Spaceballs reference. Based. More like based balls. I mean, I guess it's basically just the national pastime of the United States of America.
Ooh, another ice phase. Let's go. Please, by all means, let me land more ice spreaders, even though it burns through so many of my missiles.
Hey, for all the baseball fans here, the ice beam projectile travels more slowly than the other beams do. You could say that if you're switching from a beam to ice beam, you're doing a change-up.
Yeah, that could work.
Strike 4.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Now, this is absolutely like, I am
You're cooking.
I am cooking Exo here. Like, and a plasma phase? You can let me burn you to death? Like, let's go.
You're probably cooking with some thyme or sage or rosemary or tarragon.
The stray single shot ice beam. All right, so Krabs is dead.
Nice.
Unfortunately, what was actually inside Krabs was Squidward all along.
Oh my god!
And now we get to have some fun because I am missing a visor. So do you want to explain how this fight is supposed to work out without all my visors?
So, Essence is only visible to one visor at a time, so it's going to switch to being only visible in X-ray visor. MM doesn't have that, so MM's going to have to use like scan visor to try to and just shoot stray shots. What you ideally want to do is fire once you actually can hit Essence with Phazon Beam, and this is also why we need Phazon Suit, because you will not be able to damage Essence without it. Ideally, if you were able to see it, you'd lock on and you would do a technique called attack canceling, where you shoot about 1 shot per second of the Phazon Beam to basically get it to skip through its animations as quickly as possible so it can lay the next Phazon pool as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, MM wasn't able to get an idea of where it is, but now it's only visible in thermal visor, so it cycles from combat to X-ray to thermal, then back to combat. And so these are the shots I'm talking about. Basically, we're trying to damage Essence as soon as it does one of its attack or move animations. It has like a queue of a bunch of its animations are queued up, and so we're trying to get through that queue as quickly as possible. And then after about 2 pools, I think what MM's gonna do is pool canceling, which is the second technique used to speed up this fight. But we're not quite there yet. We are getting a bit close on time, by the way, so get ready on that. We're not there just yet, but we are getting close.
About halfway to time. So I actually have not learned pool canceling. Funny enough.
Actually, MM, that was about an hour ago.
All right.
Before we wrap this up, I want to just point out we did get a $100 donation from Sheriff with the comment, smile. Thank you very much, Sheriff. And I think that does clear the hurdle for getting the Metroid 3 story for MetroidMaster.
Excellent. So I will gladly tell that story as soon as I am done with this fight while the credits are going. Just because
ideally you have all the visors for this, and we don't have all the visors for this. Would you like to know where X-ray visor? Oh, you look at the credits. I'm not going to tell you.
We'll see where it is.
I'm not going to be the magician that reveals their secrets. if you're like a magician, there's just like so bad, but you could still sell that you were like doing magic somehow. It's just like he's on his deathbed. It's like, well, actually, like I'm just really bad. Like what you thought was like really bad sleight of hand, it was even worse than that. It just, you thought it was just it couldn't get any worse. I don't know what I'm saying. More attack councils here. Might actually be getting to, okay, that's fine. We actually have Essence's health low enough that when the Vision Metroid spawn, you can just
ready on time.
pump the phase
here,
on beam.
I'm gonna, I'm about to start.
Essence like right on top of this pool.
And time.
GG's.
GG's. All right, so my fun story with Metroid Prime 3. So a couple years ago when Metroid Dread got announced and we got the release date, I decided I was going to marathon the entire Metroid series up through until Dread. So I'm in the middle of doing a playthrough of Metroid Prime 3 and I get raided by Mewtwo King of all people, and I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like,
that's really
how
funny.
the heck does Mewtwo King know I exist? Right, so I get rated by Mewtwo King's channel. I don't even have chat showing, so like you can't unfortunately see it. I just have the clip of me like freaking out that like Mewtwo King has showed up because I'm like, no way. Turns out one of Mewtwo King's tech people follows my channel because I went back and looked at Mewtwo King's VOD to be like, okay, what happened here? And he was like, yeah, so this guy MetroidMaster is marathoning the entire Metroid series. What if we raid him just to make him freak out?
That's funny. That's awesome.
Sure. Very good.
All right, so let's see where my X-ray visor was. Phase on Mine's Central Dynamo in the Power Bomb maze.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that is fantastic. All right, so we're going to finish up these credits, get our IGT. Oh, man, that was absolutely a doozy of a seed. I very much enjoyed it, though. I do think I could have been a lot faster, but...
Hey, you're still underestimate.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
so
underestimate counts.
Underestimate, yeah. No, we'd absolutely take those. So, shout outs to the Metroid Prime community, to the and the Randomania community, especially the mentors who helped me learn half of the tricks for this tournament. Shout outs to the tournament community. Shout outs to my own community. Shout outs to Bash Prime. Thank you so much for vetting the seed for me and agreeing to come commentate with me. Thank you, Dangerous, for being such an awesome host. And thank you to the Power Up with Pride staff for letting me run this game. This is the first time I've ever gotten to run Prime Rando in a marathon. And the fact that y'all gave this to me as like a finale, like, had me
nuts.
super hyped. Like, thank you so much. And thank you to the chat for coming in and supporting and watching this run. That bid war was absolutely fantastic. If you want to see more Randomizer shenanigans from me, you can find me at twitch.tv/MetroidMaster. Bash Prime also likes to do a lot of Prime 2 rando shenanigans. Hopefully, maybe one of these days we could get some multi-world going on, but we'll see about that. I also like to do Archipelago shenanigans with Ocarina of Time, Sonic Adventure 2, all sorts of stuff. So you can find me there.
Does that mean you're a faker?
I don't know.
Okay.
Have you found me?
Okay, I'm done.
Also, feel free to check out the Metroid Prime Randomizer Discords and the Randovania Discords. You'll find a lot of amazing resources there. Randovania is what we use to generate this randomizer seed. It's a lot of fun to mess around with. At some point, I'm planning on trying to do a Prime 1, 2, Samus Returns, and Dread multi-world all on console and play them solo. That might be something I will be doing in the near future.
That sounds like a time.
Oh, absolutely. Anyways, I think that'll be all for me. So for 1, trans rights. 2, I will see you all next mission.
Well, thank you very much, MetroidMaster and Bash Prime, for that awesome run. I have never played Metroid Prime before. It has always been on my radar to play at some point, and getting to watch this randomizer was a great time. So thank you both very much for showing this off. And folks, that is going to do it for us here at Fireside Pride 2024. This was the finale run. It has truly been an honor to be your final host of the event. I'm so privileged and honored whenever I get the opportunity to host for amazing marathons like this that do such great work to raise money for wonderful organizations like Point of Pride that do such great work. I am going to be passing the host duties off to our staff, who are going to be closing us out with some final remarks before we wrap up for the evening. Thank you all so much again for everything that you have done so far this marathon. And we will see you all for the next Power Up with Pride marathon in the future. Take care, and the next voice you hear will be from our staff members. Take care.